I will bring up this thing too, if y'all are going to, the whole Twitter thing that happened while, that's just, I've never been as, were you saving that for last? I've never been as shocked as anything in my life. I can tell you, do we put out little Twitters every once in a while that we know are going to kind of tweak the other side or cause them to get upset? Yeah, that's part of it. This was not one of them. And I don't know if y'all know this, I was in Alaska fishing and having a great time. And Adam sends me an email and said, here's the Twitter I'm going to send out today. What do you think about this? And I may have changed a word or two in it, sent it back to him and said, it looks great. And he sent it out thinking, okay. And then this reaction. And I still to this day do not understand it. I tried to analyze. I called Robert Houck back. That's the only one that called me back. I got to the airport at what would have been 11:20 p.m. Eastern time. And I started texting back. Well, Robert called me back, and I said, Robert, what was wrong with it? Well, maybe it was the fact you sent it out on September the 11th. Well, the president talked on September the 10th. When do you react to that? So if I'd sent it out on September the 12th, it wouldn't have been a problem? Well, I don't know. And he said, well, the fact that you used the word ally. Okay, the Syrian rebels we know are the Al-Qaeda. Okay, that's no secret. Everybody knows that that's who controls the Syrian rebels right now. We're sending them armed, and the CIA are training them. If you don't use the word ally, what would you use?
All the people who say 9/11 was an inside job, and all the people who say that Obama's a secret Muslim. I mean, you're stepping on a lot of toes.
Oh, come on, Chad. Now, where in the world does that come from? That has nothing to do with this. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Where did that come from?
I don't make it up. That's what people say. I mean,
you're saying it the way you insinuated that is that I said it. That's the way that anybody in this room would take it.
You said he was an ally of Al-Qaeda, which is
I said
something that a lot of people do say and mean it a different way from what you're saying you mean. And you're saying that he's allying himself with Al-Qaeda, which is what
so what's your point?
The other side say.
So what's your point?
My point is, I mean, it was a provocative tweet. You had to know that.
I had no idea. Had no idea. Never entered my mind that'd be a provocative tweet. Never once. That was absolutely amazing. And I think to 85% of the people in the state of Tennessee, they would say exactly what I say. I had people tell me they heard on the radio, on television, Ron Ramsey said something provocative, and they'd wait for it to come on. They'd listen to it, and they said, "When's the provocative part?" I mean, anyway. But that's. I like to think I'm pretty good at analyzing things politically and figuring out when you are kind of pushing the right buttons and not pushing the right buttons and doing things that you think, oh, this is going to get them real good. That was not one of them. That one blew my mind.